Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the new moon in Libra, October 2018. This month, as usual, I'm looking into my crystal to get predictions and messages from my spirit guides for each of the four elements and how you will be affected by this new moon in Libra. The four elements are earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So let's see what comes up here for you guys. And the first element I'm going to start with is earth. Some of you earth signs may be like really jumping up and down about something, like either really excited and happy about something or ready to fight someone. It's like a go for it kind of energy. Some of you earth signs are going to feel like you want to settle some kind of dispute. It could be a dispute over money. It could be any kind of dispute. It could be a legal dispute, a non-legal dispute. It could be disputes with family members, coworkers, friends, wherever you could find a dispute. It's like you want to settle it. You want to settle the dispute. Some of you earth signs may feel like you're having to do things twice as hard as you normally would do. So for some reason, your work may be, you may have extra work this month, or you have more demands put on you by bosses or customers or clients. But it comes up as the energy of having to work twice as hard. And then that could also be, say if you bought something and you needed to put it together, or you were trying to do something and it wasn't coming together and you had to do it all over again or redo it, that's working twice as hard. So some of you are going to have that feeling from this new moon in Libra. Some of you are going to be quite happy because there's some kind of vindication that's going to come through, where something you had been waiting for, or like maybe you were accused of something and it wasn't true, you're going to get vindicated. Or there was something you were suspicious of, or you believed to be true about somebody or some situation, and you're going to find out you were right. And so your opinion, well, that's like validation, but vindication and validation, really, for some of you earth signs. Some of you earth signs are going to have situations that arise that you're going to have to put to rest and cut off or stop quickly. So like maybe your kids are going to have bad behavior and you're like, whoa, maybe you catch your kids smoking pot or, stealing something, or maybe you have a pet that's, going to chew up the rug or, chew your furniture. Whatever the bad behavior around you that you can step in and put your foot down and say something, you're going to be like, hey, no, we're stopping that bad behavior right now. So it could be in any area. I feel that some of you earth signs are going to be happy because you're going to be spending your money very thriftily and getting some good deals. So if you're in the market for any like tools, equipment, materials you need to make something that you're doing, or maybe you need new electronics or a new phone or new whatever, you will be able to, get some really good deals on stuff during the next 2 weeks from the date of the full moon on 2 weeks out, or until the next new moon in November. Tried and true ways of doing things will prove worthwhile, and any kind of communication that you earth signs were waiting on is going to finally come through. So something that you were waiting on with communication is finally going to come through, and sticking to the old ways of doing things is going to work for you with this new moon in Libra. So now I'm going to look into the element of water. And the water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Anything that has to do with the learning process. I feel that some of you water signs are going to have working in your favor and to your advantage. So any classes you're attending, lectures you're attending, anything you're learning or studying on your own, you are going to have some kind of benefit and blessing and advantage from this new moon in Libra, is helping you energetically with that somehow. Some of you water signs may feel like you're a little randy and you want to go out and sow your wild oats. You know, maybe you want to start being a little promiscuous, or, you know, go out and have a good time, let the good times roll. Some of you water signs are going to be inspired in that direction from this new moon in Libra. Some of you water signs are going to feel like you need to hear things loud and clear, or you will be spelling things out for others loudly and clearly. So if you feel like people aren't listening to you, or you want them to pay attention to you, you will be spelling things out for them loudly and clearly. And like I said, if you are you're going to feel the same way also. So you may ask people to repeat themselves a lot at this time for the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Or you may be going, like if you're in any school situation or anything like that, or any lecture series, you may try to talk to the speaker and find out, like, what exactly did they say? Like, get clarity on things. Some of you may be a little irked and feel like there's injustices that abound and you want them to be rectified or solved. So the law is going to be very important to some of you with this Libra energy. And it is, after all, the scales, the balanced scales, which can often mean justice. But I do get some of you feeling like if you're outraged or put off about anything you see happening, you may start up lawsuits or get in touch with the police or get restraining orders or report anything that you see, any illegal activities you suspect. And because I see you seeing some people doing some illegal things, and you're going to, I see you being like uppity, outraged, wanting it to be like, hey, you're breaking the law. You want the law to be followed. Some of you water signs are going to feel like that. Some of you are going to really want to be going over the details. And so if there's any question or any situation that arises, like if you're purchasing a home or having a home inspection or interviewing somebody, or you're getting interviewed, or you're buying something important that's expensive, it's like, I feel like you want to go over every little detail of everything. You're going to feel like very cautious and wary. You want things spelled out and to the letter. You're going to want to read any warranties and anything like that. You're going to be really focused in on that, those areas. And some of you are going to feel like you need some real quiet time. You're going to want some meditative states of mind and quiet time. So now I'm going to look into the element of fire. This would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel that this new moon in Libra for you fire signs is waking you up about something. It's making you wake up and take notice, or wake up about something that maybe you were running from or blind to or didn't want to face. Some of you fire signs, this Libra new moon is going to make you feel like you want to head off in a new direction. Could be a new career direction, could be a new love relationship direction. Could even be new direction to take a trip, but it really felt like a new life direction of some sort. Some of you fire signs may get invited to a gathering. It could be a small gathering. And I see people like congratulating you. They may be saying a job well done, or, I don't know, like congratulating you. Maybe you got a new job. Maybe you have a new love in your life. Maybe you achieved some kind of milestone of some sort. But I see people looking at you at this gathering very positively and congratulatory. Some of you fire signs may not feel so great with the new moon in Libra. It's, you may have body aches. It could be like maybe you did too much work outside, or maybe you exercised and lifted weights and you haven't done it for a while, or, I don't know, but I get like muscle aches for some of you, body aches. You could just be feeling a little under the weather at some point in the next 2 weeks to 30 days from the point of the full moon forward. I feel that some of you fire signs are going to feel like fit as a fiddle. And if it's not physically, it's going to be in your mind. Like you're going to be putting all your energies forward in some goal. Like if you've decided you want to advance in your career, you're going to take classes in it, look into classes about how you can advance your career, what training programs you could get into. Or if you feel like you want to look more physically fit, then you're probably going to go join a gym or get a personal trainer, change your diet, like all that kind of like strong will energy and energy to change and transform yourself and your life in some way is indicated here for some of you. Some of you are going to be happy because you're going to finalize some kind of plans. It could be also, to throw a party, plans to take a trip, or finalizing some plan, meaning some of you may be getting engaged because there's matrimony around it for some of you fire signs. Some of you may feel like you want to end a relationship that's been tiring or gotten boring or stale to you. It's a big time for the fire signs to do a lot of reviewing and analyzing, especially of their personal relationships. It can also be analyzing their lives, like work, family life, love life. But for many of you, it really seems to be like analyzing relationships. And it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be a relationship with your daughter, with your son, with your parents. So now I'm going to look into the element of air. This will be Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Some of you air signs may feel like a lot of things start happening really quickly and rapidly around the time of the new moon. And you may be having to put things together really quickly. And it could be plans or organization of some sort, but you may also have to take things apart and put things together very quickly. It could go either way there. Some of you air signs, your need for freedom is going to feel really strong over the next 2 weeks or until the next new moon in November. And some of you may be a little bit, a little uppity, or you may be really seeking justice, which also came up for some of the water signs also. Some of you are going to feel like you're ready to take a travel of some sort, a road trip, go traveling. For some of you air signs, you're going to have like a leap up in your consciousness. You may be becoming more consciously aware of things that you were not normally part of. Or paid attention to. Could have to do with metaphysical subjects. It could be anything. Things that you didn't want to see that now you have to face. Your consciousness is becoming aware. It can also indicate that. Some of you air signs may feel like there's some kind of attraction going with someone. It's, if you're married, it could be with your partner, but it could also be outside of your relationship. And if you're single, it could be with somebody that was a friend or somebody new, or a coworker or something that there's some kind of attraction to. Some of you air signs are going to have a lot of people that are going to be seeking you out for information and advice, or you could be the seeker. It can go either direction there. I feel like you have a lot of people coming to you, but don't be surprised if it's the reverse, where you're asking people's opinions and advice. Some of you are going to feel very motivated to put out something, some new project or a plan or idea, and you're going to feel really motivated about whatever this is to make sure it's top notch or the best. So this could be something that you have to do for work. It could be your own business, something you're doing in your own business. It could also be something that you just want to put out there, like to sell, and you're not making a business out of it. Something you want to create and then see if somebody will buy it, or you may be giving it to somebody, but it's putting your best efforts out there. This Libra new moon, for some of you, air signs may make you face your deepest fears, or where you have to analyze what you're afraid of and why, and also to do some kind of healing, where you may be trying to heal from some wounds from your past. So your past is getting triggered here for some of you air signs. You also have to be wary of loose lips sink ships, right? And loose cannons going off. So don't be surprised around the time of the Libra new moon in October 2018 that people may start saying things really bizarre, off the cuff, you're not expecting. And there may be some erratic behaviors you're going to see from people, and you're going to be like, whoa, I want to avoid them. Like, you could be out in the store and somebody could be flipping out because an item's supposed to be on sale and they're not getting the sale price at the register. I mean, that kind of behavior, or road rage, people freaking out at stoplights and stop signs. So try to avoid all the loose cannons and the people that want to let their, words fly. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense for all you signs of the zodiac out there. I want to thank you so much for watching, sharing, and liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and for Google Plusing. I do truly appreciate that. And please be sure to subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. If you're interested in getting the special videos I recorded for my Vimeo on-demand channel titled Spirit Animal Messages and Gemstone Crystal Readings for each sign of the zodiac, you can access those videos by clicking on the other link below this video, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo for download and purchase. They're also available by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the Videos tab on my menu, and there they will be listed at the top of the page. You look for the heading of these videos, click on your sign, and it will take you to those videos on Vimeo. In those readings, I pulled 2 cards from the Messages from Your Animal Spirit Guide Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer, and I also pulled a gemstone crystal from my purple velvet bag of gemstones for your zodiac sign. The messages obtained from these animal spirit guides were geared around spiritual insights and guidance. There are some predictive messages also, but for the most part, these readings are really geared toward broader soul life themes. With the crystal I drew from the bag for your sign, I give you a description on all the details about the particular stone's energetic connections, what planets and zodiac signs and chakras are associated with the stone, and the healing properties the stone can be useful in healing work on the physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional bodies for your specific zodiac sign. The time frames connected with these readings can go up to approximately 1 year out in time, from October 2018 to October 2019. I'm hopeful these readings will be helpful and guide you to more peace of mind and well-being. And if you're interested, you can get my psychic crystal readings for October for each specific sign of the zodiac by clicking on the link below this video in the description area, and it will take you to my Vimeo videos on demand page for October 2018 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. You can also access these videos on my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the videos tab on my menu, and it's there you will see, it's going to be the first video series listed at the top of the page. And if you haven't picked up the love recordings that I did for recently, I think I recorded them in the middle of September, and they go up for 6 months to a year out. You can access them by clicking on the other link below this video, and it will take you to my love and romance singles and couples psychic tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac for download and purchase. And you can get them on my website as well. You just click on your sign and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. In those readings, they're including both singles and couples in the same video. And I use 2 different decks, 3 cards from the Taramuka Tarot deck and 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. 3 cards from the first are for the couples, and the 3 cards from the Hanson Roberts are for singles. So hopefully you'll check them out and they'll be helpful to you. So I absolutely hope that the energies of this Libra new moon gives you all the positive energy possible, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.